be no foolish wand-waving or silly incantations in this class. As such, I don't expect many of you to appreciate the subtle science and exact art that is potion-making. However, for those select few who possess the predisposition, I can teach you how to bewitch the mind and ensnare the senses. I can tell you how to bottle fame, brew glory, and even put a stopper in death. Then again, maybe some of you have come to Hogwarts in possession of abilities so formidable that you feel confident enough to not pay attention. Mr. Potter, our new celebrity. Tell me, what would I get if I added powdered root of asphodel to an infusion of wormwood? You don't know? Well, let's try again. Where, Mr. Potter, would you look if I asked you to find me a bezoar?
I don't know, sir.
And what is the difference between monkshood and wolfbane?
I don't know, sir.
Pity. Clearly, fame isn't everything, is it, Mr. Potter?
Clearly, Hermione knows. Seems a pity not to ask her.
Silence. Put your hand down, you silly girl. For your information, Potter, asphodel and wormwood make a sleeping potion so powerful it is known as the draught of the living dead. A bezoar is a stone taken from the stomach of a goat, and it will save you from most poisons. As for monkshood and wolfbane, they are the same plant, which also goes by the name of aconite. Well, why aren't you all copying this down? Gryffindors, note that 5 points will be taken from your house for your classmates' cheek. Good luck today, Potter. Then again, now that you've proven yourself against a troll, a little game of Quidditch should be easy work for you. Even if it is against Slytherin.
Severus,
You don't want me as your enemy, Quirrell.
Don't know. What do you mean?
You know perfectly well what I mean. We'll have another little chat soon, when you've had time to decide where your loyalties lie.
Oh.
Good afternoon. Now, what would 3 young Gryffindors such as yourselves be doing inside on a day like this?
We were just...
You want to be careful. People will think you're up to something. You were seen by no less than 7 muggles. Do you have any idea how serious this is? You have risked the exposure of our world. Not to mention the damage you inflicted on a whomping willow that's been on these grounds since before you were born.
Honestly, Professor Snape, I think it did more damage to us.
Silence! I assure you that were you in Slytherin and your fate rested with me, the both of you would be on the train home tonight. As it is...
They are not.
Headmaster, these boys have flouted the decree for the restriction of underage wizardry. As such...
I am well aware of our bylaws, Severus.
If I might, Headmaster, perhaps Potter and his friends were simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. However, the circumstances are suspicious. I, for one, don't recall seeing Potter at dinner.
I'm afraid that's my doing, Severus.
That's why Ron and I went looking for him, Professor. We just found him when he said...
Yes, Miss Granger?
When I said I wasn't hungry.
Let me introduce my assistant, Professor Snape. Three.
Expelliarmus! Perhaps it would be prudent to first teach the students to block unfriendly spells, Professor.
An excellent suggestion, Professor Snape. Let's have a volunteer pair. Potter, Weasley, how about you?
Weasley's wand causes devastation with the simplest spells. We'll be sending Potter to the hospital wing in a matchbox. Might I suggest someone from my own house? Malfoy, perhaps?
2.
Inverte statue! Rictus Emperor!
I said disarm only!
Seven sortia!
Don't move, Potter. I'll get rid of it for you.
Allow me, Professor Snape.
Ivanaska.
Think, Neville, think.
Ridiculous!
Wonderful, Neville, wonderful, incredible. OK, to the back, Neville. Everyone form a line. Everyone to picture the thing they fear the very most and turn it into something funny. Concentrate, face your fear. Be brave.
Very good.
I've done the dungeons, Headmaster. No sign of Black, nor anywhere else in the castle.
I didn't really expect him to linger.
Remarkable feat, don't you think? To enter Hogwarts Castle on one's own, completely undetected.
Quite remarkable, yeah.
Any theories on how he might have managed it?
Many, each as unlikely as the next.
You may recall, prior to the start of term, I did express concerns about your appointment of Professor...
Not a single professor inside this castle would help Sirius Black to enter it. No, I'm quite convinced the castle is safe, and I'm more than willing to send the students back to their houses.
What about Potter? Should he be warned?
Perhaps, but for now, let him sleep.
Turn to page 394.
Excuse me, sir. Where's Professor Lupin?
That's not really your concern, is it, Potter? Suffice it to say that your professor finds himself incapable of teaching at the present time. Turn to page 394.
Werewolves?
But, sir...
Quiet. Now, which one of you can tell me the difference between an animagus and a werewolf? No one. How disappointing.
Oh!
Thank you, Mr. Malfoy. That is the second time you've spoken out of turn, Miss Granger. Are you incapable of restraining yourself, or do you take pride in being an insufferable know-it-all?
He's got a point, you know.
5 points from Gryffindor. As an antidote to your ignorance, and on my desk by Monday morning, 2 rolls of parchment on the werewolf with particular emphasis on recognizing it.
Sir, it's Quidditch tomorrow.
Then I suggest you take extra care, Mr. Potter. Loss of limb will not excuse you. Page 394. term werewolf is a contraction of the Anglo-Saxon word were, which means man, and wolf, werewolf, man, wolf. There are several ways to become a werewolf.
Mischief managed. Knox.
Potter, what are you doing wandering the corridors at night?
I was sleepwalking.
How extraordinarily like your father you are, Potter. He too was exceedingly arrogant, strutting about the castle.
My dad didn't strut, and nor do I. Now, if you don't mind, I would appreciate it if you could lower your wand.
Turn out your pockets. Turn out your pockets. What's this?
It's a bare bit of parchment.
Really? Open it. Reveal your secrets. Read it.
Messrs. Mooney, Wormtail, Padfoot, and Prongs offer their compliments to Professor Snape and...
Go on.
And request that he keep his abnormally large nose out of other people's business.
Why, you insolent little...
Professor.
Well, Lupin. Out for a little walk in the moonlight, are we?
Harry? You all right?
That remains to be seen. I have just now confiscated a rather curious artifact from Mr. Potter. Take a look, Lupin. It's supposed to be your area of expertise. Clearly, it's full of dark magic.
Oh, I seriously doubt it, Severus. It looks to me as though it's merely a parchment designed to insult anyone who tries to read it. I suspect it's a Zonko product. Nevertheless, I should investigate any hidden qualities it may possess. It is, after all, as you say, my area of expertise. Harry, would you come with me, please? Professor, good night. Come here.
Are you deaf? Put that light out. Come out and play!
Expelliarmus. Vengeance is sweet. I hoped I'd be the one to catch you.
Severus.
I told Dumbledore you were helping an old friend into the castle, and now, here's the proof.
Brilliant, Snape. Once again, you put your keen and penetrating mind to the task, and as usual, come to the wrong conclusion. Now, if you'll excuse us, Remus and I have some unfinished business to attend to.
Give me a reason. I beg you.
Severus, don't be a fool.
He can't help it, it's habit by now.
Sirius, be quiet!
Quiet yourself, Remus!
Listen to you two, quarrelling like an old married couple.
Why don't you run along and play with your chemistry set?
I could do it, you know. But why deny the Dementors? They're so longing to see you. Do I detect a flicker of fear? Oh, yes. A Dementor's kiss. One can only imagine what that must be like to endure. It's said to be nearly unbearable to witness, but I'll do my best.
Severus, please.
After you.
Expelliarmus! Harry! If you say so. Look, we've just got to grit our teeth and do it. Tonight when we get back to the common room, we'll both have partners. Agreed?
Agreed.
Oh!
Potter! What's your hurry? Congratulations, your performance in the Black Lake was inspiring. Gillyweed, am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Ingenious. A rather rare herb, gillyweed. Not something found in your everyday garden. Nor is this. Know what it is?
Bubble juice, sir.
Veritaserum. 3 drops of this, and you know who himself would spill his darkest secrets. The use of it on a student is regrettably forbidden. However, should you ever steal from my personal stores again, my hand might just slip over your morning pumpkin juice.
I haven't stolen anything.
Don't lie to me. Gillyweed may be innocuous, but boomslang skin, lacewing flies. You and your little friends are brewing polyjuice potion, and believe me, I'm going to find out why. It appears that there is a connection between the Dark Lord's mind and your own. Whether he is as yet aware of this connection is, for the moment, unclear. Pray he remains ignorant.
You mean if he knows about it, then he'll be able to read my mind?
Read it, control it, unhinge it. In the past, it was often the Dark Lord's pleasure to invade the minds of his victims, creating visions designed to torture them into madness. Only after extracting the last exquisite ounce of agony, only when he had them literally begging for death, would he finally kill them. Used properly, the power of our clemency will help shield you from access or influence. In these lessons, I will attempt to penetrate your mind. You will attempt to resist. Prepare yourself. Legerdemain, concentrate, Potter. Focus. Feeling sentimental?
That's private.
Not to me. Not to the Dark Lord if you don't improve. Every memory he has access to is a weapon he can use against you. You won't last 2 seconds if he invades your mind. You're just like your father. Lazy, arrogant.
Don't say a word against my father.
Weak.
I'm not weak.
Then prove it. Control your emotions. Discipline your mind. Legerdemain.
No. Stop it.
Is this what you call control?
We've been at it for hours. If I could just rest.
The Dark Lord isn't resting. You and Black, you're two of a kind, sentimental children, forever whining about how bitterly unfair your lives have been. Well, it may have escaped your notice, but life isn't fair. Your blessed father knew that. In fact, he frequently saw to it.
My father was a great man.
Your father was a swine.
Harrego!
Enough. Your lessons are at an end.
I need to...
Get out. You've sent for me, headmistress.
Have you brought the Veritaserum?
I'm afraid you've used up all my stores interrogating students, the last of it on Miss Chen. Unless you wish to poison him, and I assure you I would have the greatest sympathy if you did. I cannot help you.
He's got Padfoot. He's got Padfoot at the place where it's hidden.
Padfoot? What is Padfoot? Well, what is hidden? What is he talking about, Snape?
No idea.
What do you think?
I think Miss Bell is lucky to be alive.
It was Malfoy.
That is a very serious accusation, Potter.
Indeed. Your evidence?
I just know.
You just know. Once again, you astonish with your gifts, Potter. Gifts mere mortals can only dream of possessing. How grand it must be to be the chosen one.
I suggest you go back to your dormitories, all of you.
You've just bought yourself a month's detention, McLagan. Not so quick, Potter.
Sir, I really think I should rejoin the party my date.
Can surely survive your absence for another minute or two. Besides, I only wish to convey a message.
Message?
From Professor Dumbledore. He asked me to give you his best, and he hopes you enjoy your holiday. You see, he's traveling. And he won't return until term resumes.
Travelling where?
Don't you understand? I have to do this. I have to kill you. He's gonna kill me.
Well, look what we have here.
Do it!
He doesn't have the stomach. Just like his father. Let me finish him in my own way.
No! The Dark Lord was clear the poised to do it. This is your moment. Do it. Go on, Harrego. No!
No.
Severus. Please.
Avada Kedavra.
Fight back! You coward, fight back!
No! He belongs to the Dark Lord.
Second center!
You dare use my own spells against me, Potter? Yes. I'm the half-blood prince. Many of you are surely wondering why I have summoned you at this hour. It's come to my attention that earlier this evening, Harry Potter was sighted in Hogsmeade. Now, should anyone, student or staff, attempt to aid Mr. Potter, they will be punished in a manner consistent with the severity of their transgression. Furthermore, any person found to have knowledge of these events who fails to come forward will be treated as equally guilty. Now then, if anyone here has any knowledge of Mr. Potter's movements this evening, I invite them to step forward. Now.
It seems, despite your exhaustive defensive strategies, you still have a bit of a security problem, Headmaster. I'm afraid it's quite extensive. How dare you stand where he stood? Tell them how it happened that night. Tell them how you looked him in the eye. A man who trusted you and killed him. Tell them.
Take them. Take them. Please.
Give me something. Quickly, a flask, anything.
Take them to the pensive. Look at me. You have your mother's eyes